Work, work all week long, punching that clock just till dawn, counting the days till Friday night. That's when all the conditions are right for a good time. I need a good time. Yeah, I've been working all week and I'm tired. I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. It's time for a good time. Cash my check, clean my truck, put on my hat, forgot about work. Sun going down, head across town, pick up my baby and turn it around. Good time. Oh, I need a good time. I've been working all week and I'm tired and I don't want to sleep and I want to have fun. Time for a good time. Hey!
What's going on, guys? Tyson Anderson. Hammer down. Listen, guys. Time right now. 5:08 a.m. Whee! Hey, Penny. We out here with old Anderson's Pretty Girl Rock. Miss Penny. About to do about a 5-hour solo job real quick. And he'll be right there. Down on the move. Got to cross right up in there. Could be a stray though. We'll see. She came out of that pile. It's a rabbit running bitch right there. Well, let nobody tell you no different. Cross right here. Boom. Tight check work, man. Watch it. Seconds. So you need pine beds right here. Again, until that rabbit crossed over. Oh, he tricky now. This rabbit been ran, as y'all know. Either he crossed over to Bermuda, or he kept going, one of the two. We're getting to see. See, she got two different bars. She got that, one to get good to her. You get a little growl here. Told you. Across that field. The bitch can absolutely run a rabbit, man. This is the mother of Anderson's DB's Anderson's Buster. Just made Hunting Beagle champion. Anderson's Black Bart, Anderson's Briar Country Jackie, Anderson's Pepper Ann, A&A, can't think of the dog's name. All of those dogs The hurricane male, all of those dogs came off this bitch right here. The rabbit running dog, man. Don't need no help, guys. This is the bitch that won last weekend's little pack hunt. Oh, you yolt, you been in here, eh? Everybody else is asleep right now, or dropping their dog. They dropped the dog off in the pens last night, so they sucking that thumb. You hear what we doing? We're down here in the bottom, baby. Woo! The gully. We in the belly of the beast. Listen to that bitch. Sounds just like her son. Her son just got a bit heavier chop. Oh. That Buster Mill. He sounds just like her, but he got a heavier chop. A bigger ball. Boop. Oh. Can't describe it. This is my standard around here. Dog can't solo a rabbit like this, man. I don't breed that dog. Deers right there. They just got up. You know, those deers and me, we turned that rabbit. It don't matter. She's a problem solver. 10. This right here is gonna be the foundation of my kennel, guys. So listen to it now. So just imagine big, powerful bitches and males coming out of this dog. Alligator hunt, huge noses, power that can turn on a dime, precision accuracy. With precision and accuracy. And I know she'll produce it because I'm seeing what I got already. This dog has been bred 5 times. I only got 3 litters, the 2 males we missed. Dark Hollow Rufus. He was almost 40% field champion, Rabbit Ridge, New York Nick. It would have been like breeding to a son had we got puppies. This cross would have been a little bit over 38.5%. They would have been closer to sons and daughters of Nick than they would grandchildren in 2025 or 2024. Then we tried to breed her to National Large Pack Champion, Field Champion, River Lane Hercules. That didn't work. Missed her too. But we successfully raised puppies off of Field Champion, Birch Lake Pretty Boy 2. We drove 23 hours to Michigan, Ishpeming, Michigan to go breed that dog. We bred to Little Pack Grand Rabbit Champion, I do believe. Camp Creek, Run 'em Down Rookie, Lion Bred Northtown Frosty Dog. And then we bred to A&A's Double Up Boomer. Good buddies out of Louisiana, out of Alabama. Old school Branco spur track rat pace setter male, I believe. Now we're gonna go back another way, and we're gonna stay that way. We're gonna take the females out of that back to the old school that we have. And you just stay tuned, it's gonna get real interesting. So people say, why are you selling Black Bart? I can afford to sell Black Bart. Not from a place I'm talking about monetary, being a millionaire. No. Wealth is not money. Guys, if becoming a millionaire or some big hot shot, big wig, if that's your goal, that's a poor goal. Because riches come and go. I want legacy. I'm after legacy, inheritance, something I can leave my children. 20 years from now, they can still breed a dog that run a rabbit like this, alligator hunt, jump dog ability. She doesn't have that, but we're gonna go to a male that's gonna put that in it. And for those who know the Soccer To Me line, the New York Nick line, the Birch Lake line, they all didn't like no hunt. But they could do this right here, lock on a rabbit. 20 minutes later. Where I'm from, we call this running dogs under the neon lights. This bitch been tied to this rabbit about 20-something minutes, man. Checks ain't 10 seconds. Turned. He went back. That slice on the gun. $5:30. I'm sorry, 5:34. I was listening. I'm waiting for her to get him out of this swamp. This is where he's trying to lose her at, here or back over in there. Behind us right there is Bermuda. That's the big broomstraw field. This is the swamp. You got a patch of woods right there straight ahead, and all that back there is swamp, all the way going back around. Listen to that bitch. This bitch right here will make a puppy, man, I'm telling you. She runs a lot like my old international field champion, Beaver Creek Manifest Destiny dog. Destiny had a bigger nose. This bitch has twice to 3 times Destiny's hunt. Destiny couldn't hunt her way out of a wet paper bag. But I see how she became international. That was just being able to run a rabbit. She can run them track, check dog, I mean, galore. And when she was young, she had some power. You know, she could get up, but she was a granddaughter and a great-granddaughter to international field champion Mavericks Blue Ninja, the son of field trial champion Jack of all trades, and field trial champion Branko's Greenbrier Tootsie, who was off of Birch Haven Bruiser. Old Jamie Blair's old dog, or something Blair. Can't remember that boy's first name. That guy's first name, excuse me. It'd be nice if you crossed this field. That her mother, Anderson Southern Pride, she was off of a Good Time, Slow Down Buddy, and Hatfield Single on Katie. Hatfield Single on Katie was the last living granddaughter and great-granddaughter to Soccer to me. Her mother was Bear Mountain to me Princess, who was directly offered to me. Okay, and her daddy was Good Time Southern Pride. Southern Pride was a double grandson to Soccer to me. All right, that's her mama's side. Mama's side. Don't tell me the rabbits did the same thing. Pride's daddy, Good Time Slow Down Buddy, was off of Good Times Touch of Black, which was a daughter of New Country Gambler. New Country Gambler was also a grandson, and I think double grandson of Soccer to me, a great grandson of Soccer to me. And then Penny's daddy is near field champion Eagle Creek or Trooper Collins. He had 5 crosses of Grampy in 4 generations. In his 3rd generation, he had Grampy 3 times. He was a triple great-grandson and double great-great-grandson to National Large Pack champion, field champion, Woodstock Grampy, AKA Pappy, owned by the late, great John O'Truba, Full Count Beagles. Full Count stood for Fulton County, New York. Listen to that bitch. This is an RMU, John. Love you, man. This bitch is basically a granddaughter to Socket to me and a granddaughter to Grampy when it comes to blood working statistics. Her mommy was 48.864% Taylor Socket to me, owned by Art Taylor, bred by Joe Ferguson, both from New York. The daddy, going back to the Grampy stuff, Grampy was bred by Lou Warmoth, the godfather of Beagles. He's also the guy that bred Mount Zion Pete. And all those dogs behind all the greats. And that gentleman gave Pappy to John for a gift. And that dog, Grampy himself, his mother, Woodstock Penny, was a direct daughter of field trial champion Straight Arrow. If anybody knows about the Canadian Straight Arrow dog, that says all it needs to be said, okay? So when you look around Palm Mr. T's mother was a daughter of Straight Arrow as well, and you see how he produced. So I'm just saying, you ain't gotta take my word for it. So what I am saying is this stuff comes down from a long line of repro females, bitches that dominated the gene pool. They also have males that's coming down through both sides whose daddies go back to dogs that did the same. Sakatumi's mother, Snow Country Lass. When you go back and break her stuff down, you go and see his old school Brad Jews, Belladonna, and all of those dogs, right? Those dogs produce very, very well for those guys. I'm talking about from a stretch of Michigan to Canada to deep south to across seas. Guys were hunting jackrabbits and hares with those dogs, okay? They were longer leggy dogs and they needed that. Bigger spleens, more wind, they can hold more, and just all around, you know, crazy endurance dogs. And that's what a lot of my guys that get puppies off my main stuff like this, they say, man, the endurance of those dogs, that natural wind is just ridiculous. And I tell them, I say, yeah, it is. But you know where it's coming from? Man, that loud truck going down the road. But I'm appreciative of what those guys have done. She's still running, but she's just way back in there. Let me get in here a little bit so y'all don't think I'm just making something up. She's coming a little closer. And just where she was at, it goes down, scoops. So you can't really hear it echoing, bouncing off that hill, going back up in there. A lot of people thought I was crazy when I sold my Pride dog because she was old school Sakatumi. Well, being that Johnny was 51% Grampy and Pride was 48, to me, I knew I could use that outcross dog or formula being Penny, and I knew I can get what I wanted in outcross and Penny to get a trifold blend. So I knew I only needed one more cross to get the dog I want. The same still exists and stands true today. After taking this female and breeding her just one time, it can be to a scatterbred, intensely put together hybrid bigger male, or it can be a strong inbreeding line bred type of male to go back to her. Either one of those will cause her produce triggers to be triggered, and she'll throw on any of those type of dogs. So here we are now. That's what I'm doing. So what I'm doing now is called in the breeding world manipulating the gene pool. That's what I'm doing. I'm tying it, I'm twisting it, I'm pulling it, I'm tugging at it to bring it into my own favor and to yield me what the pedigree behind the dog says it can yield. Run. I love that dog, bro. Y'all better get y'all some of this Anderson blood while the socket to me and real old school Grampy is still brewing. All that secondhand stuff that came from me, that's good stuff, but I'm the source. Rabbit on the move. She just jumped this rabbit right here off the edge of this field. Right off Bermuda. Time right now, it's about 6:47. As you see, the sun and everything for the Yeah, the sun's starting to come up. Everybody want to be on top. Don't nobody want to put the work in, guys.